Hey everybody, it's Stacy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming for the week of January 17th to the 23rd in my print impression coiled planner. And then this week I am using this kit called First Snow. It is from our shop and I loved this kit. I just think it is so stunning, but honestly anything from this artist is just absolutely my favorite. She is just so incredibly talented. I said she, but I was just assuming they are so incredibly talented. I just love their artwork. So, anyways, we are using another like purple, pink, blue inspired kit, which I feel like I've done a lot for the month of January. When I was going back and like looking, I was like, oh, we have a lot of this color scheme. However, I think it's beautiful, especially for winter spreads. It's like one of my favorite color combinations, so I'm not mad about it. It's just interesting how they all kind of turned out that colorway. So I just laid down some Simply Gilded washi along the bottom, and then I am pairing this kit with a bunch of different silver foiled stickers. I'm not using a foil bundle this week. I'm just kind of pulling from my stash to see what I have left over. So I am using the snowflake bottom washi on top of the washi that came in the kit. For my weekend banner, I am using a lot of different Simply Gilded washi, but my friend who is so kind, she gave me a bunch of samples of like the winter stuff from Simply Gilded that I didn't pick up, and so a lot of them match this spread like perfectly, so I am using a lot of those in this spread. I always find that I have a lot of bow colors, but I don't like to just put bows in my weekend banner. I like to put like the non-bow washi tape as well, so I always struggle with trying to find different ones and different like amounts to put in. So this was really nice because I had nice ones and they were all nice and big, so they took up a lot of extra space, which was easy to fill in all the extras. I think that snowflake washi is just so pretty, and honestly any of the landscape washis that Simply Gilded does, I am always in love with. She does such an amazing job at doing those landscape washis. They always turn out so pretty. So now I'm just laying down my headers for the week, and I'm putting on our twinkle header overlays. I'm going to do my full boxes, and then the full box overlays that I'm using are a combination of our snowflake full boxes, and then I do use a couple of the photo corners just to kind of tie it all in together. Because I didn't have a double box in this kit, then I didn't want to use the double box from the foil bundle, so then I just used some photo corners to finish off the rest. So this week was definitely a week where I am getting back into routines. I set a lot of goals for myself at the beginning of the month, and with getting sick and the kids being home, I just did not get to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do. And this week definitely is me going back into that routine and trying to set up the goals that I had set for myself at the beginning of the month and just trying to really work on them. I felt like January and February I did amazing on setting my goals at the beginning of the month and really trying to work on them. Like every week I was trying to put something into my to-do list. Kind of fallen off in the month of March now, but it's definitely on my mind to do it for April again so that I don't fall off for the rest of the year. That just, take 1 month to kind of just chill a little bit and then go back into it in April. But one of my big overarching themes for the month, I know I've talked about it so many times, is to plan ahead. So I was doing a lot of different things in terms of planning ahead. I was setting goals up for not only my business, but for my personal life, for my family life, for my fitness goals, all these different things. I really tried to take that phrase and decide how I wanted to work that into all of my different goals. So you'll see that like on Monday, I'm going to start working on my cleaning schedule, my morning routine, that kind of thing. So just lots of different aspects of my life. I just kind of wanted to be more planned ahead, I guess. So I really like that I was incorporating that theme or that word into all my goals and trying to really like hone in and focus on that. So that's what you'll see. I really start that in January here, and I was feeling so happy with the progress that I was making. I just went and put in my washi strips for my work. I always like to do a work script sticker and then an icon. I have a bunch of different ones. Some are from plannerbomb.com. I have some from the Monsterz Co. and from Once More with Love as well. All right, so moving on to the day-to-day. I marked that the kids got to go back to school, so they did have a week off after their Christmas vacation to do an online learning week, and now they got to go back to school, which was so exciting. My kids were so thrilled, so I had to mark that. Then I marked that I did my laundry this day. I always try and do it all in one day. I just find it so much easier than doing a load every day because I feel like it's never ending then, and if I just have to do it one day, then it's like, okay, I just have one task to do all 4 loads and then I'm good to go. Then I marked that I used the Routinery app for the first time this day. This app has changed my life like dramatically. I have loved it so much. So if you're not familiar, this is an app where you can put in your routines and you can set it up any way you want. So I have 2. I have a morning routine and an evening routine. It reminds me at the time I've selected to start my routine, and basically you put in the amount of time you want to take to do that item. So for example, making your bed could be 1 minute, brushing your teeth could be 2 minutes, those kind of things. But then you can have longer tasks. Like I often have like making my kids' lunches, getting their backpacks ready, sweeping the floors, unloading the dishwasher, just things like that I have been trying to put into practice to do every single day, but this just pushes me a little bit further because it's timing me. It's also giving me the checklist, right? Like it's telling me, okay, this is the next step. This is the next step. And I have tweaked it along the ways. I've changed the order of things. I've moved things off of it or added things that I've noticed that I'm missing. So it has been amazing. I love it so much. I use it every single day. And I love it. So if you're looking for something a little bit more to do like a routine, and it could be something totally different. It doesn't have to be a morning and evening routine. It could be like I've been trying to set one up for work, what I do at the beginning of the day and then near the end of the day. So it could be totally different things like that. Then I marked that I dropped off all the puzzles that I finished at my grandma's house. So I had finished all the puzzles that were in my closet and I wanted to just bring them back. Then I marked that I cleaned the tubs this day and that I played Wordle for the first time this day. I have been obsessed with Wordle. I have since become in love with Quirtle, which is like the 4 words. So I marked that I played it for the first time this day. The first time I played it, we were doing it at the dinner table, and me and my husband were kind of doing it together, and then ever since we have sent our scores to each other every single morning because it's our favorite thing. Then I marked that I made cookies and muffins in the evening, and then me and my husband watched Survivor. On Tuesday, I marked that I did the dusting this day. And then I finally got to go and pick up my logo for my office. So my husband made me this wooden sign in my office that has my logo on it. And we got the logo printed just because I can't cut and print something at that size. It's just, my machines are just not big enough. So we got it professionally made and it's so pretty. I love it so much. Then I marked that I did homework with the kids. We don't mark that we do homework every day just because it's something we do every day. Like they have home reading every day. But at the beginning of the month, my son does get a package in his folder with a whole bunch of homework that he has to do for that month. Now, since they just started going back on the 17th for the actual month, he only got it on the Monday, and we like to do it as soon as the month starts so that we don't have to think about it anymore. So it's about like 6 to 10 pages that he gets per month, and they're all things that he already knows how to do, so it's not like a new learning experience. But we like to just get it out of the way, so I usually do like 2 pages a day until we get it done, and that just seems to work out really well. Then I marked that I worked out this day, and then I was cleaning out my master bedroom closet. The puzzles was like the first step in getting that done because I just had so many to move out that felt really good. Then I marked that I did my meal planning this day, and then I was watching Queer Eye and Survivor this evening. On Wednesday, I marked that I had a brow appointment, and I think these Once More with Love little tweezer guides are like the perfect thing to mark getting my eyebrows done. I just think they're so cute. I love them. And then I marked that I brought a bunch of stuff to our thrift shop. I had a whole bunch of stuff in my closet. I feel like my master bedroom closet is our dumping ground for all the things that we need to take care of, which is really unfortunate. But I feel like it's the place where I put if we are bringing things to the thrift shop. If I can't find a place to put it, I put it in there. So it's always a huge mess. And so I finally cleaned that out and brought all that stuff to the thrift shop. And basically that was my entire floor was all that stuff. So that felt really good. I have a lot of space now. Then I marked that I went grocery shopping this day. And then we got Pizza Hut for supper, which was a nice treat, especially on grocery shopping day. I never feel like doing anything else. Then I marked that I did the vacuuming, and then I planned out my cleaning schedule. So this is something I've been trying to figure out what's the best option for me. I've tried so many different things like daily, weekly, all kinds of things. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for 2022. And so I kind of made a cleaning schedule, and I used my new Penny Pages planner to plan that all out, and I am very excited that it's been working really great, so I'm hoping to continue. And then again, just in the evening, just watching Survivor again. Okay, so moving over to the second half of the week, I marked that I brought our dog to the groomers and that I got my nails done this day. And then I marked that we did my son's homework this day. Again, just marking it that we were trying to get it done. I don't mark it every single day. I just mark it on the days that I think I don't have a whole lot to mark. So I marked it this day. And then again, using that gorgeous Simply Gilded washi with the snowflakes. That is stunning. I love that washi so much. Then I marked that I washed the floors. And then I had a phone call with my mom. I was just chatting with her. And we watched Survivor. So a pretty typical weekday for me. That's usually what I do, just a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of homework, and watching Survivor. On Friday, I marked that my husband set up the shelves in my office. So I had actually have an extra desk top that I had used from my previous office setup, and we just did not really have a need for it. But I really wanted some like white floating shelves on one of my walls just to put like some decor and stuff like that on there. And so my husband had a great idea to actually cut down the desktop, and he split it into 3 sections and then hung the edge sections, I guess, as the floating shelves, and they look amazing. So he put those up this day, and I still have yet to decorate them, but they look so, so good. Then I marked that I went to Home Hardware this day and that we got McDonald's for dinner. It was our eat out day. And then I marked that I FaceTime my parents this day. We like to FaceTime each other quite often just because we live so far away now. And then I marked that I was coloring and we were watching Survivor. And I feel like that's one of my favorite Friday evenings when we're just ordering in takeout, watching TV, and just kind of like planning or coloring. That's like my favorite Friday. I love it. I'm going to move on to Saturday while I'm finishing up Friday. So on Saturday, I marked that my 4-year bundle went live on my website, which was so exciting. I can't believe it had been 4 years already. It's a little bit past my 4-year anniversary just because I was sick during the time they were supposed to go up. So I just decided to push it just so that I could put out like a product that I was proud of as opposed to just kind of rushing it. So excited that I got to release 4 years. It's crazy. I can't believe I've been doing my shop for 4 years now. It feels like just yesterday that I started and that I had the idea. So it feels so amazing. Then I marked that my husband and my son actually went ice fishing this day, and my son caught his first fish ever, which was so exciting. He was so proud of himself. It was just so cute to see how excited he was. So I just spent most of the day watching Gilmore Girls, and then I did start shoveling the snow on our driveway. We had gotten so much snow in the month of January and February, and I felt like it was a constant thing that we were doing is clean the driveway. And this year we usually have a quad that we can shovel the driveway with. It's got like one of those big scraper things in the front. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, it was broken. So we were waiting for parts to fix it. And of course, so we had to shovel by hand everything we got this year. So it was a lot of snow, but I was working on it this day when my husband was fishing, and we always like to like scrape our driveway clean. So I was working on that as well. Then I marked that me and my daughter got McDonald's for lunch. I also marked that we got Tim Hortons, and I'm pretty sure that was for breakfast. I can't see why we would get it so late in the day, but I probably just forgot to mark it in the beginning. Then I marked that I was working on my budget planner. I always set up the new like calendars and everything like that, so I was working on that. And then I was watching Lula Rich in the evening. So this is a documentary on Prime, and it's about the company LuLaRoe. It's a leggings company, and just like the different experiences people had, and it's very interesting. I found it fascinating, so if you're into documentaries, that's a really good one to watch. And then I marked in the evening that I was coloring. On Sunday, I marked that we had a very lazy morning, which is always so nice on a Sunday. I finished watching LuLaRoe. I just kind of like laid in bed and just kind of watched the documentary. And then my husband asked if I could help him finish off shoveling the driveway. So we went and finished that, and it was so much work. I think he ended up borrowing a snowblower one of the times, I don't know if it was this time, from his dad just to kind of get the bulk of it, because we had so much snow. The snow hills like on the side of our house was so high. Like it was so hard to like shovel the snow that high. We actually share a driveway on one of our sides, so we can't put snow on both sides. We can only put it on one. So it was such a huge pile that we had to like lift the snow up. So the snowblower helped, but the snowblower doesn't like scrape the driveway as good. So I still had to go back and scrape it and then kind of clear the snow that it didn't get and stuff like that. So it was a lot of work, but it was definitely needed. So that was good. Then I marked that I did a lot of planning this day. So I just used a flat lay actually from, I forget, Alley Cat's shops. And then I marked that we went and visited my husband's parents in the evening. And then we were watching Survivor. So such a good Sunday, just kind of chilling with the family and planning. It was just so nice. So this week was definitely a week of me getting back into routines and trying to get some stuff done, which always feels really good. So now I'm just going to go and finish up my sidebar. I'm going to put down some washi, and then the picture that I'm using for this week is my son with his first fish ever. He is so proud of his fish, and I'm so happy for him. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.